So quickly going through the key actions from this lesson. The first one came from the start of the surah, from the first ayah, and the word itself, Al-Furqan. And Al-Furqan means a criteria that will decide the right and the wrong. And we had a detailed discussion on that. The most important thing for us is Al-Furqan is the criteria that will decide. And the Holy Quran, Allah SWT is terming it as Al-Furqan, that will decide between right and wrong, between falsehood and good. And we agreed that as a society of human beings, collectively and individually, we need that criteria. Otherwise, we will all be arguing between different options of different punishments that can be done in case there is a dispute amongst people. And we went through different examples. So what is important is we need to understand in this world to live, there are two options only. Number one is that people decide based on their, whatever they decide based on their experience, or whosoever is most powerful, so the law of might is right gets prevailed, or we take the guidance from Allah SWT, who's our creator, and he knows how we should operate. So he has given down this guidance in the form of the Holy Quran, explained to us in the Hadith and the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet. So this is a book of reference. This is what we need to go to. Sharia law is what we need to implement, because that is coming from our creator who knows how we should operate for the benefit of this world as well as for the hereafter. So this book of reference was explained to us in the Hadith and Sunnah of the Holy Prophet, and this becomes a Sharia law that benefits us individually as well as collectively as a Muslim society in this life as well as in the hereafter. The second action for us is that we don't have the option of denying the hour, which is the judgment day. Those people who deny the hour, they deny the guidance, and they deny the Al-Furqan, and they want to create their own laws. They want to live their lives accordingly. They don't want to differentiate between halal and haram. They want to just have fun and everything. But this is not an option for Muslims. This is not the option for people who follow the guidance. We have to start now, like from the next moment, because we don't know when we will die, and the time is slipping fast, right? It's like sand, it's going fast because of all the distractions that we have all around us. So we have to start now to become a better practicing Muslim every day, and we have to strive by getting the knowledge and implementing it on our lives, right? So because Quran is a book of reference, as we saw in the previous action, Allah SWT mentioned, and we saw it in the Quran earlier, that those people who deny the hour, there is a blazing fire ready for them, and it will be raging, and it is very tough for them, and it will be very difficult for the disbelievers. So we should continue to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from fire. Allahumma ajirni minan nar. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, protect us, or protect me from the hellfire. Continue reciting it throughout the day. This is a very, very important action if you want to save yourselves from that blazing fire. Believe in the day of judgment and prepare for it. This point came when Allah SWT mentioned that yes, the person, those people will be, those who are punished in the hellfire, those who will be residing there, they will wish for death to come so that their agony can end and they can die once. However, Allah SWT said they should ask for multiple destructions and multiple deaths, because it's not going to be one time. And we discussed in detail that in this world, we see a lot of things that are happening around us, that people are committing crimes like killing many people, or we took an example of someone who killed 100 people. How can we punish him in this world? He can only die once. This and all of the things around us, a person doing corruption with millions of people and impacting millions of people, this tells us that there will be a day of judgment when absolute justice will be served. So people, and they will get the right punishment equal to the crime that they commit. But in this world, we cannot give that. A person who killed 100 people can only die once. He can feel that pain once, while he gave that pain to 100 of families, right? So there will be a day of judgment, and this tells us, and this should give us belief in the day of judgment. So our action is we need to believe in that day and start preparing for it. So this marks the end of today's lesson. Are there any comments, any questions related to today's class before we close? Okay. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Purity belongs to Allah and all praise be to Him. Purity belongs to you, O Allah, and all praise be to you. I bear witness that there is none worthy of worship besides you. I beg forgiveness from you and I repent before you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers. Inshallah, I will see you same time next week.